In my previous video, we explored why you might be getting this gut sick, gut wrenching kind of feeling coming up. But what do you actually do then when you have those feelings coming up? So in today's video, we're exploring a couple of steps that you can take to actually have a dialogue and start listening to the signals from your body. And as you step into and start listening to these signals, you actually start following a path that is right for you and start living more aligned to yourself. So these little messages are signals of this is what will light you up and this doesn't. So it's really starting to fine tune and listen to those things so that you can live more intentionally and more really in your purpose. So thank you for joining me. I'm AmyC with You Finding You. I'm an intuitive and transformational coach. And currently, if you check out the dialog box below, you'll see that there's a freebie that you can grab up for listening to your body wisdom, to your body awareness. It has some tips and tricks and different techniques that you can use to really start listening within. As well, along the similar lines, you can come over and join the Body Wisdom Way, which is all about learning to really listen and have this dialogue and connecting within to your own body wisdom. Both of those links are in the dialog box below. So this morning I was sitting and I was journaling and I was working through certain things in my business and what is it my clients need, and I was listing out things. But as I was writing these things out, my stomach started to get tighter and tighter and churning and getting into that gut-wrenching, like, this doesn't feel good kind of place. And it really stopped me in my tracks because I was like, wait, what is going on in my gut? There's something not right. So as I actually started to notice that, I thought, oh, well, why don't I work through this and as well share the steps of what you can do when you get in a place of noticing that your gut is doing this. What do you actually then do? So of course, the first thing that you have to do is even notice that you're getting this gut wrenching and your gut's getting all tight and it doesn't feel good like that. Just notice it. And then take a nice deep breath and really feel into that area. Like I'm representing it with my hands of this churning in my gut. And notice how it feels. Like, can you even describe that feeling in your gut? How does it feel? It's this tightness, it's ick kind of feeling. Even you can describe it by giving it some animation, character, what is going on, like characterize it and see what that feeling is in your gut. And then asking that area in your body, so feeling into it and asking it, what does it need? And listening without judgment. And then listening or discerning for, is this a no? Like this churning, is it a no? Is it a redirection? Or is it a boundary? Like saying this is beyond or pushing beyond what I want to be doing. And again, just listening to it. And in my case, when I thought about this churning that I had, it's a redirection. So it wasn't just a no, but what I was writing about wasn't right. There was something in it that wasn't right for me. So my gut was telling me, take another direction, one that is right for me, which then took some journaling or some figuring out or asking myself questions of, okay, what is the right direction? But you can just connect into that tenseness in your body and say, is this a no? Is this a redirection? Or is this a boundary? And see what comes up for yourself. And then taking steps, like even little tiny steps that you are acknowledging that, okay, I'm not going to continue forward and push past this and ignore or suppress the feeling. I'm actually, like in my case, taking a redirection and finding some other path that is more aligned, that feels better for myself. And if it's boundaries or a no, it's honoring that this is not right for me, that there is something else that is right for me, or this is beyond or pushing beyond my boundaries, so again, it's not right for me. Okay, what are steps that are aligned? What are steps that would feel that it's not pushing beyond my boundaries? And then a follow-up thing that you can do is actually reflect on taking these steps. When you took these steps, how did it feel? Whereas if you push through and you keep ignoring or, like, I'm just suppressing this, how does that feel? Like, as you push through, it gets bigger and stronger and you get more sick in yourself. Or when you actually listen to these steps and you take what is more aligned for you, how does that feel in your body? So these gut signals, these messages coming through, are not just random messages. They actually are your body's way of saying this is not right for you, but something else is. When you stop ignoring or suppressing these messages and you actually start listening to it, having a dialogue with it, you're not just avoiding the discomfort, you're actually following what is right for you and following that path to a life that is really meant for you. That is the one that lights you up, that you're living more your purpose and what really, really gives you meaning in your life. And every time you honor that signal, you really are taking one more step towards more clarity, more alignment, and that deep trust that you've been searching for inside of you. And if you are curious to explore this more, come on over to the Body Wisdom Way, where inside we explore this more. We find ways and tools, and you have all these different techniques to really connect within, where you're not looking for who you are meant to be, your worth, you're good enough through people outside of you, through validation, through approval. You're actually finding it all within and listening to your body, listening to those awarenesses within you, and really stepping into the life you love. And thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying and getting value out of these videos, do hit that like, share, and subscribe. And I would be curious if there are things that you want to learn more about with body wisdom, with intuition, do put in the comments below, and I would love to create some more videos. And thank you again. I'll see you in the next video.